A Montgomery County elementary school is remembering one of their teachers who was killed in a car crash last week.
Coming up, we'll take you to Harrison Elementary School in Lexington, where students are celebrating Thanksgiving dinner.
Will a Kentucky native crack the top 10? Hear Jordan Smith's latest performance on The Voice.
This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon to you. Amber Philpott and Sam Dick reporting. Students and staff are saying a final farewell this afternoon to a Central Kentucky teacher who died in a crash.
Sheila Baker was a teacher at Mapleton Elementary in Mount Sterling. She died last week after her van collided with a truck near the intersection of Highway 599 in Jeffersonville. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is in Montgomery County with more on how Baker is being remembered. It's our top story at 4:30.
Sheila Baker was a science teacher here at Mapleton Elementary School, a job that allowed her to interact with all 700 students. Today, the school is doing several things to remember and honor their teacher. Last Friday, while on her way to school, Baker died in a two-vehicle crash. She had been a science teacher at Mapleton for nearly 3.5 years, where she also led the school's science club. In all, Baker was with the school district for more than a decade. As Baker's friends and family start to say their goodbyes, her school family is making several tributes to the teacher. Today, students and staff wore Baker's favorite color, purple, while finishing up paper chains full of handwritten memories and messages of gratitude.
I loved having you for a teacher.
The entire school then making their way outside to share a poem and song, with each class then releasing a balloon in memory of Baker.
The students realized that she loved what she was doing and that she cared and loved them and loved being here. And I think when people are in a position that they enjoy, that shows through, and it was most evident with Mrs. Baker.
The school plans on giving those memory paper chains to Baker's family. In Montgomery County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
And Baker's visitation is going on right now at Tall Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. It lasts until 9 tonight. Her funeral is scheduled for tomorrow at 1 in the Montgomery County High School gymnasium. Quite a tribute to that teacher.
You can tell she was beloved,
yes,
for sure.
She was. We're seeing milder temperatures. It's warm out there as we get closer to Thanksgiving, and really nice for the most part.
But things will change once we hit Black Friday. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey. Who's talking about that yet? Let's talk about now.
Exactly right. To heck with that. We have the good stuff for a couple more days out there. Basically, what you see and what you feel is what you're going to get for your Wednesday and your Thanksgiving Day as well. Look at this sky right now over top of Lexington. Anytime you get those thin ice crystal clouds to come in right around sunset or a little before, boy, that sky is kind of looking like a water color painting out there. But that's what we're noticing across the entire area. And you see those clouds on your Defender radar network screaming on in from the west. And that's a little milder brand of air with temperatures this afternoon 50 to 55 in much of the region out and about this evening. Not as cold as where we've been over the past couple of evenings. We'll generally be in the 40s right on through 11 o'clock with a little bit of high cloud cover. Great weather for travelers out there. We turn soggy, though, as we get into the weekend, and I'm tracking the potential for some heavy rains when I come back in less than 10 minutes.
Chris, thank you. Okay, well, whether we want to talk about it or not, winter is just around the corner. We already had a few flurries over the weekend, but we want to know, will we see a repeat of the last 2 years of extreme cold and a lot of snow?
Here's hoping we don't have a repeat. Meteorologist Jim Caldwell, though, looks back at some recent winters and how it affected Kentucky.
Whether we like it or not, another winter is coming to Kentucky. Now, that during a normal year would certainly make one chill to the bone. But coming off of the past two, just saying winter is coming packs more of a punch than it used to. Living in Kentucky, we're exposed to both extreme cold and big snow opportunities. But those in-between years matter less when bold predictions like this one from 2013, Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey shared, come to pass.
I think we finally break that 17-year drought before this winter is over.
We reached sub-zero readings on more than one occasion during the month of January. 6 below zero was the coldest temperature recorded that month. In Kentucky, we aren't immune to high snowfall totals either. We're coming off of what was technically the second snowiest spring on record. The March 4th or 5th winter storm dumped 17.1 inches of snow here in Lexington. Again, something that was mentioned in Chris Bailey's bold prediction months before.
May give us the first widespread double-digit snowstorm that we've had in Kentucky, at least our part of the world, since the infamous dusting of February 1998.
So our real question is now, what's his next bold prediction? Let's hope it's sunny and 60. That's a bold prediction that I believe I can live with. In Lexington, I'm WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell.
Jim, I agree. I can live with that, too. So what can we expect this winter? You'll see and hear Chris Bailey's exclusive winter forecast tonight on WKYT News at 6. He has a habit of getting it right, so why not this year as well?
But I don't think that sunny and 60 is going to be in there, do you?
Not going to happen.
Okay.
All right, Thanksgiving is just coming up Thursday, very close to this right now, but one elementary school in Lexington is already giving thanks today.
Yes, Mike Linden reports students at Harrison Elementary are thanking volunteers for their early celebration.
While Thanksgiving is still a few days away, students at K-5 Harrison Elementary School in Lexington are celebrating early thanks to volunteers from the Lexington Kiwanis Club.
This is a cultural event here at the school today, so the kids are going to get a real Thanksgiving dinner with dressing and cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes and gravy.
School officials say with the near 400 students and faculty members, they'll go through nearly 250 pounds of turkey by the time today is over.
Cafeteria manager Mike Salt says some students at Harrison may go without a meal, let alone a Thanksgiving meal, until they come back to school next Monday.
Without this Thanksgiving meal, some of these kids wouldn't have a Thanksgiving meal. And it's something that we take pride in serving to them.
Salt says despite waking up at 4 a.m. to start cooking turkeys, he lives by a simple motto.
The food service motto, it's about kids. Fayette County School, it's about the kids.
In Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
This is the 21st year the Lexington Kiwanis Club has served Thanksgiving dinner at Harrison Elementary.
Kentucky's first Shake Shack will be right here in Lexington. Nashville Eater reports it's headed for the new Summit development at Fritz Farm, mixed-use development at Nicholasville Road and Man o' War Boulevard. The restaurant filed for Shake Shack Kentucky LLC in September. An interview with Fritz Farm developer Jeffrey Bayer of Bayer Properties confirms the restaurant's addition to that project. Shake Shack representatives declined to officially confirm the news. I'm a huge fan of this next guy. The top 11 took the stage on The Voice.
And once again, Kentucky and Jordan Smith delivered a huge performance.
Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. Just be true to who you are.
Well, he certainly has. The Harlan native sang Jessie J's power ballad, Who You Are. He was in tears by the time he finished his performance. Smith's mom was in the audience with him last night. Judge Farrell noted that Smith's attention to detail when he sings is remarkable and amazing to watch. We will find out tonight if Smith will advance to the top 10.